in this video I'll be showing you how I made use of clove and ginger oil to help regrow my front hair, and also I'll be showing you how to make this clove and ginger oil. So if that's what you're interested in, definitely keep on watching, and without further ado, let's dive right into this video. A month back, I started noticing that I was gradually losing my front hair. My front hair was not as full as it used to be before. This can be as a result of so many things. I made a few research and I discovered that it was as a result of constantly repeating the same hairstyle, which is my protective styling. But now I try to switch it up every now and then. I made use of clove and ginger oil to help regrow, that part that was kind of starting to thin out. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you how to make this clove and ginger oil, and also how I made use of it to help regrow my front hair. This oil is so good because you can also make use of it for your hair apart from using it on your front hair. It helps regrow the hair and also helps stop hair loss. And another thing is that it also helps to treat dandruff and itchy scalp. Let's dive right into making this clove and ginger oil. So to get started with, I'm going to be measuring out clove. This is whole cloves, and I'm going to be measuring out 1/4 of a cup, and I'm just going to be putting that in a bowl. So guys, I'm going to be putting that in a blender and blending it separately. Why I'm blending the cloves and ginger separately is because I don't have dried ginger, so I want to do it separately. But if you have dried ginger, you can just go ahead and blend everything together. So I'm going to be making use of extra virgin olive oil. So I added 1/2 cup of that, and then I added pure almond oil as well. So I added I think 1/2 cup of that as well. And also lastly, I went in with castor oil and I added just a teaspoon of castor oil, and I'm just going to cover that up and go ahead to blend it until it is all smooth. So after blending, I'm just going to go ahead and transfer that into a bowl. As you can see, this blending method is really good because you don't have to boil it. You just blend it. As you can see that the cloves has properly infused into the oil. Next, I'm going to go ahead and strain this. I'm making use of a new wig cap. You can make use of anything you have as long as it catches the clove particles. So I'm just straining that, and after that I'm just going to set the clove oil aside and then move on to preparing the ginger oil. Onto making the ginger oil, so I'm making use of just 1 ginger. So I'm just going to go ahead, peel off the skin, and then after doing that, I'm just going to make sure to rinse that and then cut it into tiny bits. And also another reason why I'm making these 2 oils separately is because my clove oil ran out, so I just like having that at hand. So I decided to make the clove oil separately so I can take out the one I can keep. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil into the blender, and then I'm going to go ahead and add castor oil. Here I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of the castor oil. And after that, I just go ahead and blend everything together until it is smooth. So after blending, I'm just going to go ahead and transfer everything into a container and make sure to scoop out all that ginger. So after that, I make sure to go ahead and strain the oil out. So guys, I did notice that just because I did not make use of dry ginger, I had water sitting underneath the oil. So the oil is, everything is above while the water is underneath. So I just went ahead with a spoon to carefully scoop out the oil and also make sure I did not get any water into the oil. You can also decide to, cook this in the fire in order for the oil to dry, but I just prefer doing it this way because I do not want to overcook anything, if that makes sense. As you can see, I have carefully scooped out the oil. As you can see, there is no water inside. So next, I'm just putting a bowl in a boiling water, and then I added the ginger oil, and next I also added the clove oil. So I'm just going to let this sit for about 2 minutes in order for them to properly mix together, and yeah, the ginger and clove oil is ready for use. Guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, you don't necessarily have to do this separately. If you have dry ginger, you can just blend everything at once together. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to make use of this oil to regrow your edges. So first, you want to make sure you just spritz water onto your edges. You do not want to put too much, just wet it a little bit. Why I'm doing this is because I advise moisturizing your hair or edges or your scalp before applying the oil, because when you apply the oil directly without moisturizing, it will just automatically lock in dryness, and you don't want that. So after applying the water, after spritzing it and just massaging it in, I went in with the oil and I also made sure to massage the oil to the areas where I am trying to regrow. So like I said, you make use of this oil also on your entire hair. It doesn't necessarily need to be used only on your edges. So guys, I did make use of this oil every night because I was trying to regrow my edges, but you can choose to make use of it depending on how well your hair can actually handle or absorb oil. So guys, this oil is guaranteed to help grow back any area of your hair that is actually thinning out. And yeah, so I just decided to share this because this is what I did, and it did help me to regrow back my edges. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already, leave your questions if you have any on the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.